Think she's fine without you? Think again. Silence can hit harder than words ever could. The moment you stop chasing, stop proving yourself, everything changes, but not for you, for her. She may act like nothing happened. She may smile, go about her day, pretend your absence doesn't matter. But deep down, she feels it. Every pause, every unanswered message, every silent moment, it gnaws at her mind, stirring questions she didn't expect. And today, I'm going to break down exactly what happens in her mind when you stop giving attention, and why this silent power is the ultimate game changer. Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel is your guide to understanding relationships, mastering attraction, and holding your value. If you stay until the end, you'll know exactly how to shift the power dynamic without ever losing your self-respect. When she hurts you, your first instinct is to react, to text, argue, explain, or beg. But that's exactly what she expects. She expects emotion. She expects chasing. She expects you to prove how much you care. Here's the secret. Silence is more powerful than words. When you don't react, when you step back and stop seeking validation, you're doing something rare, something unexpected. She's wired to expect an emotional response, and when it doesn't come, it confuses her mind. Questions start creeping in. Did I misjudge him? Is he really over me? Did I just push him away forever? This is where the shift happens. Silence forces her to confront the absence she once took for granted. And make no mistake, this isn't manipulation, it's self-respect. You're not ignoring her to punish her. You're holding your value high. Most men make the mistake of chasing harder when they feel hurt. They try to prove their worth, to make her feel guilty, to show they still care. But that's giving her all the control. Instead, do the opposite. Walk away. Focus on your growth, your goals, your happiness. She expects a reaction. She expects chasing. But now, she's the one overthinking. The tables turn. She starts asking herself, why isn't he chasing me? Did I miscalculate? Is he really moving on? And every unanswered text, every silent day, pushes the power further into your hands. A woman values what she thinks she can lose. When you were always there, reacting instantly, chasing, proving care, she had no urgency to appreciate you. Now, with your distance, the fear sets in. She begins overthinking every moment. Did I push him too far? Is he really gone? What if he finds someone better? This fear is powerful. It's what transforms indifference into action. Once she feels uncertainty, she begins to test the waters. A casual hey. A post with another guy, liking old photos. These are tests. She wants to see if she still holds sway over your emotions. A man with value doesn't react instantly. He recognizes these as tests of control. She's not trying to reconnect, she's probing. If you respond too quickly, the cycle continues. But if you stay patient, the game flips. She now has to chase. The moment she realizes her usual tactics fail, she begins pursuing. Texts increase, memories resurface, small gestures become more frequent. She senses your absence, and for the first time, she feels the fear of loss. This is where men make mistakes. They immediately forgive everything, respond instantly, and restore the old dynamic. Don't. The power isn't in the chase, it's in holding your ground. When she notices your absence and your growth, regret begins to hit. Slowly at first, recalling how you supported her, how you made her feel valued. And then, a surge, the realization she may have lost something truly rare. She might distract herself, dating, socializing, diving into work. But late at night, your silence haunts her. Even without reaching out, she starts observing. Social media checks, mutual friends, subtle inquiries. She wants to see if you're moving on, thriving, living better without her. Your happiness without her ignites panic and desire simultaneously. She notices you're no longer waiting. You're no longer available. That's when she starts feeling powerless. For the first time, she realizes she no longer controls you. She can't dictate your reactions. She can't assume your attention will always be there. This loss of certainty spikes her attraction. She wants what she can't have, and that's you. At this stage, she might try subtle signals, likes, accidental texts, or posts aimed at catching your eye. She's testing if she still has influence. Reacting too quickly resets the cycle. The key? Stay patient. Let her show consistent effort. Let her prove sincerity. Only then does she earn your attention. Once she sees your detachment is genuine, she may attempt real gestures, apologies, explanations, or rekindling conversations. But discern carefully. Is this genuine regret or just a panic move to regain comfort? A high-value man doesn't rush back. He sets standards. He waits for sincerity, not just temporary attention. She may try to trigger jealousy, photos with others, public attention-seeking. But this isn't about her moving on. It's about testing your emotional reaction. A man with self-respect doesn't take the bait. He focuses on his own life, his own growth, his own happiness. This is where she realizes she's losing, not you. Feeling the pressure, she may try to overcompensate. Extreme niceness, constant attention, heartfelt messages. But stop and observe. Is this effort genuine or just temporary reassurance? High-value men distinguish between real remorse and panic-driven attention. The goal is not to return to old patterns. It's to rebuild on new terms. If all else fails, she may suggest friendship. Understand this. It's rarely about friendship. It's about keeping you as a backup, an emotional safety net. A man who knows his worth doesn't settle for leftovers. Everything we've discussed isn't about getting her back. It's about getting yourself back, holding your value, respecting your boundaries, and focusing on your growth. When you stop chasing, she starts chasing. Not because of manipulation, but because absence reveals true worth. The moment you truly understand this, you'll never chase validation again. You'll operate from power, not desperation. You'll attract respect, sincerity, and genuine connection. Thank you for watching until the end. If this video gave you clarity, remember, your value is non-negotiable. Stay patient, stay strong, and never settle for less than you deserve. Like, subscribe, and click the video on your screen next to continue mastering attraction and relationships. See you there.